and I'll be vulnerable and share something I learned from very relatively early on. We can work in very different places in the hospital, and this is maybe something interesting for everybody to know. But we can do work in the cath lab, meaning we can do a procedure in a place where only endovascular therapy can happen. Or we can do a procedure in an operating room where only operating surgery, open surgery can happen. More novel solutions are what they call hybrid places, which means in the same room, you're going to have open and you're going to have endo capacities in the same established site of care. So I have everything to do open surgery, but I have everything to do endo in one. And this one particular case, it was complex, and maybe I was a little bit, this was a few years ago, and I was younger and maybe a little bit cockier. And I thought, they told me there's no hybrid rooms available. And I said, I don't need a hybrid room. This is an endo case, and I'm just going to do endo, and I'm going to be in and out. And I remember that I got in trouble. I think it was something along the lines of that device that I was using was, kind of cut into the artery. I had a perforation. Um, I attempted to fix it, but via endovascular means, but ultimately I needed to do what we call a conversion, which means I have plan A. To your point, you need plan A, B, C, D, and be ready for that. And I undermined maybe the complexity of the plaque, and I needed to convert. But guess what? I'm not in the hybrid room, and so it was a big production. I had to put a balloon in the patient to temporize the bleeding. We had to, under general anesthesia, move him to a bed and like dash to the OR, and then put him back in the bed and prep everything and then cut down. And it was fine. And at the end of the day, we did it, but it was risky for the patient transferring him under general. It was risky. I consumed resources inappropriately, and I learned a lesson. And my lesson was be very, very meticulous in deciding and try to have as much foresight as possible, because you got to plan from A to D.